Hi, I'm Rob, and this is a uber quick Gnome Vault guide. Why it's good, what to do when you need verses, what to do when you got those verses. First up, why it's good. When you do the Gnome Vault, you can earn absolutely epic rewards from the game. When you kill gnomes, you're going to earn vault keys and epic vault keys, and when you've done that, you can come to this part here and spend those keys to get potentially epic rewards. During a Gnome Vault weekend, playing modes like Explore will cause a random gnome to come crashing into your game at times, and if it's a verse gnome, they can drop a verse. They can drop verse 1, 2, 3 or 4, and if you've got at least one of each, you can craft a thing called a Gnomapalooza. And to do that, you go to the Soul Forge to the other tab and find Gnomapalooza, and once you've crafted that, a 15-minute timer will start, and gnomes will come crashing continuously into your game. Using your fastest team possible, you just wipe these suckers out as quickly as you can. And what you're going to do is have some really quick teams here. Now, during a Gnomapalooza, if you can run 2 times Iron Hawk or 3 times Iron Hawk, that is a really quick way to go about it. But if you don't have them, there are 2 other teams you can pick as well, which are really quick for this. Black Manacles does damage to all. Rowan does scatter damage boosted by her armor, so stick on 3 times Medals of Guard to boost that if you're a newer player. Leprechaun and the Mirage Queen. The Mirage Queen, all elementals start with 50% mana. Leprechaun starts with full mana and explodes green, charging up these 2. And you can be in many classes for this. You can be in Geomancer, you can be in Archer, you can be in Elementalist. There's lots of choices, but pick one if you've still not got it on level 100 to earn XP from this. So a really good way to go about this. Let's just show this in action a couple of times. It's mega straightforward. But like I say, if you've got the 2 or 3 times Iron Hawk, it is better. With this team though, you just literally cast that, cast Rowan or Black Manacles, whichever one you got charged first. This is a really good way of still getting class XP and things like that, because if you don't have the hero in the team, then you're not going to get that. This is the Moon Mage kind of opposite kind of team, similar kind of idea. If you don't have Rowan, deals damage to all enemies, uses blue and purple. And the Garland Staff uses, green and yellow. So same deal. King Avalon gives elves a 50% start with mana. Moon Mage is elf. Just make sure you're in a elf class and you are absolutely good to go. Just cast Leprechaun. Don't even look at the board. And then just blast them out of there. That's not very many green, but still enough. Still got both charged. And just wipe them out of there. So when the Gnomapalooza starts, you can use exactly the same teams. Those Rowan teams, that Moon Mage team will work just fine. But if you have 2 times Iron Hawk, then this is a really good way to go about it using Greed and Dust Devil. You just cast one after the other and win the game for the vast majority. Occasionally you'll get another gnome come in that's got like 1 extra health or something and may need an extra skull hit or an extra charge of one of your troops to kill them off. But most of the part of the way, it's going to be absolutely really fast and just whisk through the battles. Casting Greed, cast Dust Devil, don't take a look. There's the Dragonite Gnome. That's one of the ones that's going to slow us down a bit. So all we've got to do is look for a little hit afterwards to finish them off. But still pretty quick. Alright, so if you've got 3 Iron Hawk, then you can win in a single turn. This is kind of ludicrous. You just cast a Dust Devil and win. You see how this works? So why a lot of people like 3 Iron Hawk, just a single cast, dead, just 1 round, done. Literally a couple of seconds, and you're still picking up XP. If you're wondering why I'm collecting 212 XP, it's because I've activated one of the 15-minute hero timer things from the Exalted Path, whatnot, whatever you call it. Really good way to get double effect from this effectively. Just use one of those 15-minute timers at the same time as a Gnomapalooza, and you're kind of getting a double bubble. You're getting those really quick wins at the same time as double XP. Right, so basically when you're doing Gnomapaloozas, you're going to use your quickest team possible, even if it's a ×2 or ×3 Iron Hawk. That is the quickest way to go about it, but you don't get the class XP towards that. So if you're still needing class XP, then a lot of people will prefer the Rowan or Moon Mage teams. But if you run out of the ability to craft Gnomapaloozas because you're missing a certain verse, then simply just go to one of the Rowan team or the Moon Mage team and just go into one of these kingdoms and just continuously play. Just grind them levels one after the other, hoping for a gnome to come in and drop the verse you need. And once you've got that, you can switch back to whatever team you need, the Ironhawk team, Rowan team, to use those Nomapaloozas. But don't actually use your keys. Don't actually craft these. I'll wait till the event has ended before actually using these. And the reason is the rewards are going to be the same. It's like you're much better off during the event actually getting more keys to spend once the event is ended. But there it is. There's the quick fire Gnome Vault video. If you enjoyed this video, found anything useful or helpful, be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching. And I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.